Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is Eric with Navigating Heroes. This is mail call number 2. So what I'm doing with mail call is I'm actually going to be answering emails that I get from the previous videos or videos that are on YouTube or the podcast episodes. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and answer the emails, but some of them I really got to get out there because when people are doing things that are like a major red flag, I'm going to go ahead and broadcast them because I hope no one else is going through these issues. Before I do it, I do have to do the disclaimer that gets on my nerves and everybody else's. So here it goes. Please keep in mind that I'm no longer an accredited VCSO. Therefore, the information on this episode is for entertainment only. The content of this episode is not to be used as legal or medical advice. Okay, got that out of the way. So here's the thing. I received an email while I was on vacation last week, and it really startled me. This guy we'll call him Michael. Okay, so Michael gives me this email and it says, Eric, hey boss, good content. What is your opinion on the number of claims to submit at a time? I have heard 6 is a sweet spot. Also, if I am filing for increase, would those count as separate claims? Okay. This has happened so many times in the past, and some of you that know how this works are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's making an episode over something like that. Hey, there's a lot of people that make this this mistake. Okay, so I'm going to address Michael, but I'm talking to all you guys. Okay, so Michael, here's the thing. In my opinion, do one claim at a time. The reason why is that I have seen, and I've helped people. They were to the point where their first claim, now, hopefully you have claim and disabilities misunderstood. Okay. First of all, there's not a sweet spot. Okay. Your medical documentation, for prescriptions or treatment and how long it's been going, the severity and things like that, that's your sweet spot. Okay. Your words on your comp and pen exam and every time you go to the doctor, that's your sweet spot. Your prescriptions, right? That's your sweet spot. There's a lot of different sweet spots. As far as saying 6 claims, now if you have 6 disabilities going on, it doesn't matter if you have 6 or 600. It's whatever the VA can see or connect the time you was in the military. So in other words, so you were in the military and you went to sick call, or you were in the hospital, or you got injured or something like that. Okay, that's in your documents. Okay, but if you're like so many of us, and like, well, I hurt my back, but I'm going to shake it off. I hurt my head, but I'm going to shake it off. I've been having these migraines forever. I'm going to shake it off because a lot of us think you go to the doctor, you get better in 14 days. If you don't, you get better in 2 weeks. So let's just go ahead and go about our work and things like that. So all that number thing with the sweet spot, VA doesn't have a thing that says, okay, well, they got 6. Let's get them in there. It does not work like that. I recommend to do one claim at a time because I have seen with my own eyes, there has been a claim that is almost finished. And then all of a sudden, boom, another claim gets submitted. So they're going to hold that one. They were getting ready to give a yay or nay in a decision letter to. Now they're not going to give it to you because now they're going to put both of those together. Now, if you have 6 claims going on, I don't know. I've seen several that had one on top of the other, and it's taken 2 years to get through the system. I'm not saying everyone was like that. I'm just saying everyone that I know, it has taken right at 2 years. So you don't want to put a claim on top of a claim. And you really don't want to put a claim on top of an increase. And I'll tell you why. Let's say VA has this much this much evidence, and podcasters, I'm holding up a piece of paper. They have this much evidence when they did your claim. And they're going to have the same amount of evidence when they do your increase. So all you're doing is wasting your time and everybody else's. And I don't think VA is really going to like that. So you really have to build up your claim for your increase. Okay. But keep in mind, one claim, you can put all of the disabilities down there that you want to file in. Okay. Try not to do more than one claim at a time. Let it ride. Let it ride. If you want to do something for yourself, if you want to do something for your claim, while that claim is going on and while that claim is going through the process, start working on your other claims. Start working on your increase by going to the doctor and telling them, hey, I'm having these issues because of this. I'm having these issues, like I'm having these migraines because of the ringing in my ears and tinnitus. Now you can start working on your secondaries. They were going, once a month. Now they're once a week. Now you're working on your increase, but you're going to the doctor and you're telling them this. So the more documentation you have, so when you get ready to file, you're going to have more. This was your original claim, and now you have all this. Podcasters, I'm holding up more paper. So that's how you would get an increase, but you're not going to get it overnight. That's not going to happen. It's basically you're telling VA, hey, you guys are kind of stupid and didn't do your job the first time, and so I'm having to file an increase so you guys can get the right decision. They don't like that. It doesn't look good on you to do that. So that's my recommendation. You asked me what my opinion was on the number of claims to submit at a time. One claim, but on that one claim, put all the disabilities that you want to file. I've heard that 6 is the sweet spot. I don't know who told you that. There's not a sweet spot. Also, if I am filing for an increase, would those count as separate claims? They would count as separate claims, but do not file an increase until you're prepared, because you're just wasting your time. But keep in mind, though, you can file an intent to file, and then 1 year later, you can file your claim. That's a smart thing to do if you're going to do an increase. So then you have right about 10 months to get your claim done, and you can get all that back pay. I'll say that again. Let's say you have a claim and you just got your award letter. Okay. If you want to file an increase, file your intent to file, which is the first thing you're supposed to file. Your intent to file, but don't fill out the 526. That's the big form that tells you what disabilities you're going to be claiming. Don't fill that out yet. You have 1 year to fill that out. Okay. So in the meantime, go to the doctor, go as much as you can and build that up. And then when you decide to file within that year, you go ahead and file and you say, okay, I've got all these secondary conditions and everything's an increase. Then VA looks at it, they give it to you, and even though it's been a year later, even if they knock it out in 2 or 3 months, you're not going to get 2 months back pay. You're going to get 12 to 14 months back pay. You follow me? So that's basically one of the secrets on how to do an increase, get the most out of an increase. I need to make a video on that. Anyway, so this wasn't much mail call. But I do want to give a shout out to somebody. I do this on all my videos. I give a shout out who really supports the vets. And I actually have a list. I've got a list of people you guys wouldn't believe of all these people that are, people are telling me, hey man, you gotta give a shout out to this guy. You got to give a shout out to this company. And, they're supporting vets and blah, blah, blah. Now, this one's going to kind of throw you guys off. Now, there has been a couple celebrities and then local stores and things like that. But this one is actually one of my favorite because he's really cool. He's awesome. I don't know if you guys watch Nat Geo or not, but Wicked Tuna, okay? Paul which is Wicked. He's the captain of Wicked Pissa. Okay. Now here in Texas, we impersonate Paul. He doesn't know it yet, but Paul's a really cool dude. And on his boat, he has a Marine. It's the first mate. His name's Rick. And Rick, I can't pronounce your last name. I think it's Schraft. But anyway, he was a Marine. He is a Marine. He served in 83 to 87. Now, this Sunday on May 30th, it's Memorial Day weekend, 9 p.m. on Nat Geo, they are going to be featuring the Wounded Warrior Project. So for Nat Geo and Wicked Pissa, and Wicked Tuna, I just wanted to give a shout out to you guys, man. I think it's really cool that you support the vets and, bringing along, one of the soldiers from Wounded Warrior Project. I think that's amazing. I'm going to record it because I don't want to miss it. But anyway, hope you guys tune in and check out Paul and support them guys. And they're doing good things up there. So this is it for mail call number 2. And I will talk to you guys soon. You guys take